All right. Well, then we were talking a little bit about the role of the investment advisor in turbulent times. So is this basically it? It's you know, counseling your clients, trying to keep them calm, getting them to hang on, basically.
Yeah, Mike. So you know what it's like to work with clients in financial troubling times. The emotions of the market are very strong, and investors are looking for an answer that helps them build peace of mind during normal market cycles. It is very difficult to keep clients in the market when the press publishes enough news that if you watched it long enough and believed it, you would think the world was coming to an end.
Right.
It's our job as professional advisors to help clients stay in the market, to not allow their emotions to make their decisions for them, such that when markets go up, they're in the markets, and when markets go down, they're in the markets. The goal is to keep them diversified enough so that they don't suffer 100% of their portfolio on any one asset class, so that they keep their portfolio effectively diversified. Yeah.
Okay.
It is also the work of a professional advisor to help clients coordinate their estate and income tax planning and investments in cash flow. So we are the leader of the team, connecting with our clients' other professionals. So as a CPA, Mike, you would be a part of our team for our mutual clients, helping doing the tax planning. The attorney for the client would be a part of that team, and so would any other advisor that the client wants us to bring in. So we are acting like a professional chief financial officer, helping clients coordinate their estate and income tax planning with investments in cash flow.
I think, being a CPA, of course, we think that we're leaders too, and I think in the end what it comes down to is that we're all in the game trying to see to it that the client's needs are met and that they're addressing these problems in their lives, and whoever has the contact with them along the way sees to it that we get the other people to the table that need to be there. And in the end, really, the leader has to be the client themselves, although I guess you could say we lead the leader. Well, anyway, so of course, sometimes we're just aware of things that they're not, so we try to make them informed about those things so they can make good decisions. So anyway, did you have a few slides also in this? I think you had a couple of slides related to professional advisors
Yeah,
as well.
if we could bring up the slide in Join Professional Financial Advisor, is a graphic demonstration of how we present to clients our position on their planning team. In this slide, we are reporting to the client and acting as a filter or leader for the planning team, which includes their trustees, estate planning attorneys, the tax preparer, you, the CPA, Mike, a life insurance agent or property and casualty insurance agent. The other advisors that, without us in the middle, give the client lots of advice and counsel, but only in their specific area. We're helping clients coordinate all of those silo advice centers into composite advice that works for them to accomplish their goals. Mike, you had a good explanation of how we're there to help the clients make wise choices, and any one of us could be the leader. Any one of us could step up when the client needs us the most and make sure that they get the best advice.
Right. And then you had another slide as well, I guess, related to this.
Yeah, the last slide talks about a graphic presentation of what it's like without a professional advisor. I mentioned the silo advice that clients get from each professional source. This chart says that each professional advisor reports directly to the client. The client then has to filter that information and know how to use it best to accomplish their goals. It is the job of the professional financial advisor to filter all that information and make sure that the client is taking effective action that accomplishes their goals.
Yeah. So an awful lot of it is, again, it's establishing a relationship of deep trust. And so there are some people that the client may be more comfortable with in their team than in others, but we're all sitting there trying to make sure that the communication is happening so that the client does understand the impact of these things. And again, but as a certified financial planner, and as a financial planner in general, what you're trying to do is make this a holistic type of approach to bring these different things together to say, okay, now here's how everything fits together for you when you're trying to put your personal financial situation together.
Mike, it's very pleasing to be with other professionals when we sit down to work with clients. That's a great combination.
Yeah, it is, and it's a pleasure working with people like you as well, and that's it's a professional team, and we have our areas that we each have our strengths in, and so some CPAs even are acting as financial planners these days, and so on, but there needs to be this interdisciplinary approach one way or the other to get the whole message to the client and looking out for their best situation.
Each of us has our own specialty and training, and it's good that you mentioned that some CPAs are acting as financial planners. Mm-hmm. So are stockbrokers, so are attorneys, so are insurance agents.
Yes.
So as a CFP, our training is specific for financial planning. Our training is specific for helping clients coordinate all of the various activities of professional choices. And it's great to work with a team where we can bring in other professionals like you and the attorney and the insurance agent and the broker in an effort to make sure that the client is getting the information and the best decisions possible.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to have to start to wind down a little bit here. I want to share some, Craig's relieved. So we have some contact information for you. First of all, for if you want to get in touch with Craig Martin, he works again, Family Wealth Consulting Group. They have a website. It's www.fwcg.net. Got it right?
That's correct. It stands for Family Wealth Consulting Group.net, fwcg.net.
That's great. And then I also have contact information for myself. So if you're looking for help from a CPA, my website, we have one actually for this show. So Financial Insider Weekly.com, and you can reach me at Michael at financialinsiderweekly.com as our email address. And also, I'm looking for guests for this show. So if you know somebody that you think could contribute, we're looking for information for our viewers, you who are watching us, about financial issues and tax issues as they relate to individuals and businesses. And then I hope you'll tune in for our next show. So thank you very much.